What do I think of the fake guru killer himself, Coffeezilla, and what do I think about his opinions on personal development, business coaching, and online YouTube gurus? Let's get into this. This video is sponsored by none other than Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketed leads and virtual staffing. On the lead side, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads, they just got something for everybody. They can also actually have you plug in with one of their virtual staff members on the staffing side to where you can pay by the hour for one of their trained and very well vetted staff members to help you out in your business in a virtual assistant format. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, so go ahead and check them out. So in this video, you guys, I'm going to be reacting to a couple of different videos from Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla, for those of you who do not know, is a YouTuber by the name of Steven, and I actually have enjoyed his channel the last couple of years. From my understanding, he started with a channel before that called Coffee Break that did very well. Coffee Break, and I thought these were really good videos. I kind of discovered Coffeezilla first, and then I kind of went back to Coffee Break later. Now, from my understanding, from the content that I have watched on Coffeezilla, is he's kind of putting online influencers and online gurus, course creators, coaches under a microscope and kind of verifying the authenticity of them. And for the most part, on the history of his channel, he has not been afraid to call people out and go as far as to say people are unethical or they're scams or whatever the case might be. I mean, he really does show no fear whatsoever in terms of just lighting people up on his channel. And I actually enjoy his channel quite a bit. I've watched it a lot from an entertainment standpoint the last couple of years, kind of on and off. I've certainly enjoyed his debates with different people. I know he had Caleb Maddox on, which I watched that whole thing. He had Billie Jean as marketing on, and they did a debate that was pretty heated, and I watched that entire thing. He's had a couple of other people on. But in this video, I'm going to react to some of his videos. I'm going to give you my thoughts on Coffeezilla as a whole, and I'll tell you if I believe that he is justified or not justified in his overall opinions towards personal development, gurus, influencers, and the whole 9 yards. So I really want to just kind of go through the videos here, and there's a couple in particular that I wanted to pick out, so that's what we're going to do here. This one's kind of interesting to me. Drake Bell lied to me. Now, there's been a lot of controversy with Drake Bell. If you're a 90s kid like me, you probably grew up with Drake and Josh in the early 2000s, which is popular Nickelodeon kind of like sitcom show, and there's been some kind of controversy with Drake Bell the last couple of years. So I'm interested to kind of hear what he says about that. I've actually never seen that video, so maybe we can watch a couple clips of that. But there are a couple of others that I wanted to react to. But let's just click on this just to see what's going on here with Drake Bell.
My next firm memory is waking up on a hospital bed in great pain.
If you're a 90s kid, you probably recognize this.
Yep.
That's enough. Most of you already know that faster than YouTube's copyright system does. It's the theme song to Drake and Josh. And I, like many people, grew up as a minor watching it. Little did I know, Drake Bell, one of the stars, was returning the favor for some of us. Now, I'm not here to comment on some of the legal issues that have arisen since then, because ultimately they're not my business, and I've heard that they're actually not that major of issues. They're minor. Now, instead, the reason I come before you today is to warn you about a major issue if you're following Drake Bell still. He's been secretly getting paid to shill NFTs. Now, I know that's a shock, right? But even more shocking is I confronted Drake Bell on Twitter about this, and he lied to me. And I'm here to expose it to you guys today, just to prove once again, the blockchain doesn't lie, right? And you can run, but eventually we will catch you. Now, for a little background before we get into this, Drake Bell, I can't believe this is a real story. It's insane. Drake Bell dropping into my DMs and lying to me was not in the cards, right? Him getting caught at red-handed 4K, not what I had planned. because he's a real celebrity and we are on the internet. Not disparaging YouTube, but I just thought it was sort of out of our, thing. So for a little context, Drake Bell has been running this NFT shill game, scam game. I don't know what you really want to call it. You can call it all of those. Count, but no, it's really him. This is his profile right here. Drake Bell at Drake Bell follows you, 4.5 million followers, and his entire Twitter timeline is these NFT scams. And again, not all NFTs are scams, but the ones that hire these ridiculous influencers to promote them all the time, let's be honest, right? Good morning. What NFT should I buy today? Share some cool projects. And then you look at his actual timeline and it's just him promoting a bunch of these projects. Things like this, Metamons dropping in 6 hours, public mint. And then he promotes this thing you guys have probably never heard of. For the past several months, he's been doing this, and people started to wonder if he wasn't getting paid behind the scenes. In fact, one of his fans came to me and told me that he was. Now, I didn't think anything of it. A lot of these guys are promoting this stuff, but it wasn't until Drake Bell himself dropped in my DMs and told me basically, hey man, I'm here to set the record straight. If you have any questions, let me know, that I thought something was definitely weird. Because generally, I'm not saying you're guilty if you come to me, but I hadn't tweeted about him. I hadn't said anything. And so for him to come, it's like someone knocking on your door and going, I didn't do anything. You're just like, wait, what? You show up at the police station. Look, I just want to clear the record. I didn't do anything. And be like, and so what do you know, guys? I go to the blockchain and I found his profile, drakebell.eth. Now, right away, I noticed some problems. If you scroll through his transaction history, occasionally you'll notice stuff like this. 200keys.eth paying Drake Bell 0.25 Ether, which is about $1,000. And they paid him the same day as he promoted an NFT called 200 Keys. Here's the promotion he did the same day he got this payment. Does he say anywhere that it's an ad, that he's been paid to do this? No. And this is an increasing problem in crypto. Nobody discloses anything because it's bad if you say you're shilling. Instead, people just do it under the radar and hope that nobody ever finds out. But of course we do. So I actually end up confronting Drake about this. And I send him the screenshot of the thing because he's asked me, look, if you want to clear it up, whatever. So I send him this and I say, what do you want to comment? So I send him this. I send him the payment. I say, example, you promoted 200 keys, but got paid $1,000 behind the scenes. This is a problem, Drake. Drake responds, I didn't make $1,000. I got free NFTs, buddy. Now, this was a bold move. I hadn't thought of this. He told me he got paid NFTs. And sure enough, if you go to his NFT collection, it does say he has 3 200 keys NFTs. So I think to myself, that's weird. Maybe the 0.25 ETH he got paid were for minting. As you know, sometimes you have to pay minting fees when minting these things. So I say minting fees. He says, what? I said the 200 keys. They paid you 0.25 ETH the day of your tweet. He said, no, I received 2 free mints. Try again. I thought this was a bit condescending, but I was like, all right, whatever. So I say, is this your wallet? We're back to this, guys. So I say, is this your wallet? And I show him the transaction ID where he got paid. And so he responds now. Now watch this. Yes, he gave me 2 keys and I used the ETH to mint more. Now again, this is different from what he first told me, which is all I got was free NFTs. But I think to myself, well, maybe I just misunderstood. Maybe this is all really on the up and up. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong here. But I don't think so. I got a weird hunch about this. So I said, oh, so you did get paid 25 ETH, 0.25 ETH like I said. And he said, no, I didn't get paid. I minted keys with the ETH he sent. Very clear statement here. What do you want from me exactly? Well, now at this point, now that we have a very clear statement from him about what he did, I go to the Polygon transaction. That's where all of this occurred. It was on the Polygon chain. And I find those transactions. Now, guys, according to the 200 Keys website, these NFTs cost 50 Matic to mint. So I go to Drake Bell's Polygon address and I find the 200 keys. And I go and I look how much he paid for these. And the first one he paid 0 Matic for. The second one he also paid 0 Matic for, but that should be expected. Remember, that's what he told us happened. Remember, he said he gave me 2 keys and I used the ETH to mint more. He has 3 of them, so he must have paid for the third one.
So I'm not going to finish the whole video, guys, but my thoughts on this is I mean, I think if you followed this story a little bit, not the specific Drake Bell NFT story, this is the first I'm hearing of this, but I think it's pretty fair to say that Drake Bell has been caught up in some sketchy stuff the last couple of years. I mean, you know, he had allegations that he pled guilty to of kind of messing around with a minor, right? If you haven't gone down that rabbit hole, you're welcome to check it out. It's all over YouTube. Even the sentencing and the court hearings are on YouTube. And of course, you know, I know he denied certain allegations, but pled guilty to others. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of crazy when you kind of dig into that rabbit hole. There's another YouTuber named Sloan. Shout out to Sloan that, you know, kind of interacted with Drake, and it was kind of more of a weird thing behind the scenes. This is kind of what it looks like with Coffee as well. It doesn't surprise me that stars, especially stars that might not be nearly as famous as they once were, and I don't know if that's the case or not with Drake, but I don't see him on TV anymore, right? I mean, more see him on YouTube more than anything else, and on Drake and Josh reruns from time to time. But you know, I mean, that using his audience to kind of promote the NFTs, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that happens more than you think. Probably is a bad look for him to openly accept these NFTs and accept money for promoting these NFTs. NFTs, in my opinion, I think can be really, really sketchy. I think, you know, and I still think this happens with crypto as well, but especially early on in the crypto game, you saw a lot of scams when it comes to crypto. We're seeing a lot of scams for NFTs. So that's pretty shocking. That's pretty crazy. But I'm going to move on to another video on the Coffeezilla channel. Okay, so here's a video right here. The cringiest fake guru yet. John Rax Cristani. Don't know this guy. So let's take a look and see what this is all about.
Hey, what's up guys? Sam Taggart here, creator of online door-to-door sales platform DDD University.
I'd like to introduce you to my friend Benjamin and his friend Benjamin and his friend Benjamin and Benjamin and Benjamin and Benjamin and Benjamin. This is what's called 10 racks, as they say in the hood.
Okay. I don't even know how to start this. Welcome to Fake Guru number 9. Today we're talking about, as they say in the hood, the cringiest guy, cringiest fake guru that we've seen so far, John Cristani.
As they say in the hood.
If you haven't seen his ads, okay, they're pretty crazy. They promise a lot, okay? He's all about the Benjamins.
And I'm going to show you how to make the Benjamins, how to make friends with some of these guys, make time for money.
Okay, stop it. First of all, I don't mean to nitpick here. Do you trust anybody with this haircut? Do you really? Do you trust your money with a haircut like the bowl cut thing? Anyone can become a fake guru these days. This guy's living proof that anybody, you got a hipster beard, you got a terrible haircut, you could promise money. You just need a rack, as they say in the hood.
I'm going to show you the way, and it's really exciting on the other side. So let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it on the other side of the paywall.
Let's get it. I'll see you on the training.
And I'm gonna hurry up and sign up for his exclusive live webinar, which he just invited me to. I'm super excited, and he's gonna show me how to make tons of money. Okay, let's sign up for this real quick. All right, we're in, boys. Let's go to the live broadcast.
Here. How do I do
Whoa,
this?
400 people in here.
Is this in the camera?
Yes, John, we can see it. Of course, you're holding it right up to the camera. Of course we can see it. Dude, he gets you to sign up to a webinar by showing you a rack, as they say in the hood, and then goes in his webinar, the first thing he does is show you another rack. This guy's so cringe.
$100 bills. This is called a rack, okay? This is a rack, as they say in the hood. $100 bills. And you can see it, and I'm actually...
Dude, John, wait, whoa, John. Whoa, where did you get all this money? Dude, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something right now.
Coffee, turn on your microphone, bro. Or at least go back and refilm that part. Or turn on the mic.
Now, this is not affiliate marketing money. Okay, that's drug money, dude. John, what are you doing? I don't know.
Okay, so this I agree with, right? Like affiliate marketing, I think to kind of present it in a way, there's plenty of people out there that make good money with affiliate marketing, so it's certainly a legitimate form of, making money online. But yeah, I'd agree with that. That's more of like Breaking Bad, Walter White, meth lab type money right there. That's on the table.
I don't trust this guy immediately. If anyone has money like that on the table, he's like Walter White. This guy is sketch
there you go.
from the beginning.
Explain to you why I have all this money here in a second, but if you look,
it's not just to make you guys want to be like me.
that is all real money. So yeah, and I'll explain the significance. I actually even have a private security guard here. Is this all real money?
Oh yeah, it's real money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't just pay this guy to be here. He's real. He's real. I swear, dude.
So is this webinar worth your time? If you're wondering, if you did not already see the piles of money that are available by...
Dude, did you see the piles of money? Like, how many more piles of money do I need to show you to get you interested? Because I'll go to the bank and get a loan. However much you need, okay? I just want you to watch my webinar.
So is this webinar worth your time?
Let me just skip this. It's like this super long webinar. Basically, it's all used to just upsell you on what is called the Internet Jet Set, which is John Crestani's exclusive product. It's $997. It's a grand. It's a grand for a 6-week course, quote, quote, which is just teaching affiliate marketing, guys. It's just teaching affiliate marketing. But here's the thing. Affiliate marketing is already taught on YouTube for free. You don't have to spend $1,000.
I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Affiliate marketing for beginners. Look at all this free stuff. Free stuff, most of it. And as it should be. This stuff is not hard. You should not be paying you don't need a guru to teach you basic affiliate marketing. Like, there's endless resources.
So what is it that is making people buy this thing? Because
So I'm going to stop it right there. So in my opinion, through the content that I've consumed from Coffeezilla's channel, what I've been able to watch through his debates and things like that, he's very against paying for education, right? And not paying for education as in like going to college. From what I've observed, I think he's pretty pro-college, pretty pro schooling and things like that. He's against paying people for courses and, masterminds and things like that. And I don't think he's necessarily wrong here, but I don't agree with him to the extent to where it's almost like I never hear him talk about any that are good, right? Like I have taken several courses over the years. I've taken Graham Stephan's YouTube course, which I'll do a review video about that if you guys want me to, just let me know in the comment section. And it helped me out a lot with my YouTube channel. Now my YouTube channel certainly isn't Graham Stephan's or Coffeezilla's. We're very niche, right, in the insurance sales space, but I think that the truth kind of lies somewhere in the middle. Anytime you have two very wide extreme viewpoints on the spectrum here, where you have people that are so far against paying people for skills and learning certain skills that they might have mastered, right? So like paying a John Crestani to learn about affiliate marketing. Now, could you learn a lot about affiliate marketing just watching free YouTube videos? Probably so, yeah. I agree with him on that. I don't believe that there's never any value in buying courses. Now, to be fair, when I first started in my career, and this is where me and Coffeezilla would probably agree, when I was very new in my career and I was building my business, I didn't have the free cash flow or the free money to be able to buy $1,000 or $5,000 or a $10,000 course to help me, grow my skill set. Because if I had done that consistently, or if I even did it a couple of times, I might have not made it in my business. My business might have not succeeded, my insurance agency. And so I completely agree with that. And I think if you have no money, that's not the problem, right? You can sit in front of your computer and watch more YouTube videos and watch more course videos, all you want. And I do think some of that stuff is helpful to kind of learn stuff. But if you're spending more time doing that than you're spending actually getting out there and working and hustling and growing your business, I think that's where some of the problem lies. I think a lot of people just like to feel productive, and maybe watching a video might make them feel productive. It might give them that, little hit of dopamine, but what it will not do is it will not put money in your pocket. It will not grow your business. And at the beginning of creating a business, you really don't have a lot of money. And I really do believe that. Where I found value in courses is when I was making maybe $100,000 a year or $125,000 a year. And a course helped me maybe go from $125,000 a year to $250,000 much faster in developing a certain skill that I can implement into my business. And I had the money to be able to risk that, right? It didn't stop my family from being able to pay my mortgage or being able to pay bills or being able to meet payroll or anything like that. Or from maybe going from $250,000 to $300,000 or $400,000 in revenue, or as a personal income in my business. So that's where I fall on this. I feel like there's a lot of bullshit out there. I feel like there's a lot of people that are just trying to pass off, recycled content and recycled learning and teaching old personal development books or something like that, mindset, all this stuff. I think there is some truth in that, but I do believe that when you get to a certain point, if you want to take maybe the next step and go over and get over the hump, if you will, of kind of getting to the next stage in your business, I do believe personal coaching, courses, mentorship, I think all that stuff can be helpful. But I do believe that, there's certainly a lot out there that wouldn't be legitimate. And I don't want to completely damn it because I do a course, right? And the only reason that we even started doing a course was because I was taking so much time to personally work with insurance agents one-on-one and coaching them and teaching them the exact same thing again and again and again. Just kind of was emotionally draining, just repeating that training over and over and over one-on-one for people. That's why we do group trainings. That's why we do YouTube videos. And that's why we do the courses, to where I can do a really good presentation once and it's available for people. Now, some of our high-end training in terms of building your business, that actually does cost something, because why shouldn't we get compensated for it? But I don't think it's for everybody. And I certainly believe that it's worth the price of admission, because I built an insurance agency first that was successful before we ever put anything out there. And it's more just to put it out there to kind of fill a need. And we give it to all of our contracted agents for free. So it originally wasn't put out there with the intention of selling it. It was more put out there with the intention of, hey, this is going to be what we use to train our agents. And then people with other organizations just begged us to sell it. And that's why we did it. So my opinion on Coffeezilla, guys, is I think he's necessary, but I think he can put a damper on the mentality of learning, personal development. I do think there's a lot of good stuff out there that you can learn from. I believe that he can keep you away from a lot of scams, a lot of illegitimate things. And so I actually enjoy watching his content. It's certainly entertaining, to say the least, especially when he has people on that he's criticizing on the channel and they have these arguments. That's certainly very entertaining, and it's kind of interesting to kind of see the very different perspectives on it. But I think I partially agree, but I partially disagree with what he teaches. And I think that you shouldn't be afraid of personal development. You shouldn't be afraid of self-help. And you certainly shouldn't be afraid of paying someone to learn something that you already know, but it should be at the right time. And I believe that there should be a limit, right? I think people that are spending $10, $15, $20, $25, $30,000 to learn. If you already are making $500,000 a year, that's different. But if you are literally going into debt to pay that, I don't think that's good, and I don't like to see that for people either. So anyway, what do you guys think about Coffeezilla? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you want me to do a part 2 where we react to some of the debates? Let me know. Drop a like on this video if you like it. That's how I know that you guys want to see more content like this. Make sure to drop a comment below, like I said, on your thoughts of Coffeezilla. If you enjoy videos like this, you enjoy our content, do me a favor, subscribe. It helps us so much, and make sure that you don't miss any new videos when we upload. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, we'll talk with you soon. Take care. Here's to your success and your abundance.